Yo, 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 duelists, welcome back to episode 2 of Archetype Exploration, where we take some underappreciated archetypes and dive right into them. Today we've got a fun one in Morphtronics, a neat archetype whose name represents exactly how they play. Each Morphtronics effect morphs based on if it's in attack or defense position. This is even depicted in their artwork, with their attack position being in the foreground and their defense position being in the background. Funnily enough, Morphtronics are the signature archetype of Leo from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, the TV series I am watching right now. Given that this archetype was a product of the 5Ds era, it is great for synchro summoning, a strategy that nearly all Morphtronic builds aim to take advantage of. Morphtronics are all made to represent small, electronic household items that have come to life. And no, not like the G-Force take over the world type of electronic items, more like tame ones used in a children's card game. Let's take a specific look at Smartphone. You can see its attack position, where it's come to life and is ready to fight in the foreground, and its defense position, where it is literally just a smartphone in the background. Not too intimidating if you ask me. It has its two effects, one for attack and one for defense, and is even a tuner, greatly helping the synchro strategy. Although they aren't exactly Morphtronics themselves, there are also a set of gadget cards that are just direct support for Morphtronics, so I figure I'll give them a quick shout out here. Gadget Arms, Driver, Hauler, and Gamer can all be honorary Morphtronics in my books, since their effects are purely Morphtronic based. So now that we know a little bit about the archetype and what they generally do, let's see what their typical game plan is. Morphtronic monsters themselves may not have much staying power, with abysmally low attack points on most of them, but they are great at swarming the board. I'm looking at you, Telephone, and are capable of dominating through synchro or link combo plays. This does unfortunately make the deck quite unstable, because a well-timed hand trap can derail an entire turn and easily lose the game. But if you can go full combo, this archetype goes crazy.
Go crazy! Go stupid! Ah!
Taking a look at what extra deck monsters this deck likes to play, due to its swarmy nature, we see quite a few powerhouses. But let's highlight the archetype's only extra deck monster, Morphtronic Earphone, AirPods that have come to life. This card aims to support other monsters and further other plays by allowing one face-up monster on the field to become a tuner, as well as being able to equip itself from the field or the graveyard to a synchro, allowing it to attack twice, enabling some easy OTKs. We can pair this up with other powerful synchros, such as Baronne de Fleur or Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, to not only make them stronger, but also help get them out easier. And of course, the man, the myth, the legend themselves, Access Code Talker, can make an appearance in this archetype, because, of course it can weave its way into anything, and deal massive damage. And we can't forget Power Tool Dragon, and Power Tool Braver Dragon. Considering these are Leo's boss monsters, they had to make an appearance, so here they are. Now let's rewind for a second back to the main deck and examine the culprit for enabling this nonsense, Morphtronic Telephone. This card is only a once per turn, which compared to a you can only use this effect once per turn, basically means there's no restriction. The specific face-up copy of the card can only use the effect once, but other copies on the field can use the effect, and if Telephone is brought back from the grave, its effect can be used again, meaning you can just use it infinite times per turn. This makes for broken link climbing and synchro plays, because Telephone's effect allows you to roll a die and special summon a Morphtronic from the graveyard with a level lower than what you rolled. Telephone itself is a level 1, so it can always just revive itself, enabling some crazy combos. With some of the staple cards as well as the direction the deck wants to go out of the way, let's hop right into a deck profile before we test out Morphtronics in an actual game. In the main deck, we are rocking 3 Morphtronic Telephone, 3 Cellphone, 3 Smartphone, 2 Stapling, 1 Scanning, and 1 Scoping. That's it for Morphtronics. For gadgets, we're running 3 Gadget Gamer and 1 Gadget Hauler. We're going to run 2 Revolution Synchron, which really helps with the synchro plays, especially Power Tool Dragon, 1 1-for-1, and 1 Foolish Burial, 3 Machine Duplications, 3 Morphtronic Converters, 3 Junk Boxes, 1 Morphtronic Accelerator, 1 United We Stand, 1 Double Tool C&D, 1 Mage Power, 1 Life Extreme, and 2 Morphtronic Repair Units. And for the lone hand trap that we're running, we got Infinite Impermanence, because We need so much gas that we really don't even want to see a hand trap in our opening hand. Now to the extra deck, we're walking one Morphtronic Earphone, one Power Tool Dragon, one Power Tool Braver Dragon, a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, Baron de Flor, Borreload Savage Dragon, Cupid Pitch TG Hyper Librarian, Cupid Pitch again, Formula Synchron, Link Karibo, Barricade Blogger, Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Unicorn, Access Code Talker, and Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's hop right into this duel against a Vampire. Starts off with the Vampire Domain into Vampire Ghost. I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. I don't know a thing about what he's doing here. Vampire Ghost effect, lose 500. I don't know what he's doing. Vampire Retainer. Get the Retainer on the field. That's 2 monsters on the field. That's got to be good. Sets 2 and Synchros. Not Synchros. Fusion summons into a 3000 attack. Makes my guy who attacks attack 0. I know what he does. We get Telfon Scannon and Telfon on the field. Telfon effect just for 300 attack. Link away into Link Rebo. Telfon effect into, you guessed it, the Telfon. This is what I was talking about. So broken. Nightmare Phoenix, get away the set spell trap. Nightmare Phoenix gets destroyed, but we can Telfon back into Telfon. Link Rebo away the Telfon. Telfon effect into Telfon. Link 2 into Barricade Blogger. Telfon effect into, you guessed it, Telfon. Make Link 3 into Unicorn. Telfon effect into a Telfon. Let's make Access Code Talker. Gain it 3000 attack off the Unicorn. And Telfon effect, Telfon. Telfon in defense mode so that we can stack the top of our deck with, what are we going to pick here? Looking like we're going to go Selfon. Then we go United We Stand, giving our Access Code Talker bonus 7700 attack, but I don't read like a typical Yu-Gi-Oh player, and I attack into the guy who makes my attack 0 at the end of the battle phase. So now I have a 0 attack Access Code Talker. This isn't good. But this guy has no gas. He puts out 1 defense position monster. He gets some attack health back, but that board is weak, my guy. Let's draw that Selfon that we stacked the deck with. Normal summon it. What are we looking? We got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's special that Smartphone. Smartphone effect. What do we got? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's add that Telfon to hand. Yes, sir. Let's make Formula Synchron. Draw 1. Repair unit. Repair unit away that Telfon into a Selfon. Selfon effect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. That stapling is huge. Stapling Synchro into Power Tool Dragon. Telfon effect. Another Telfon. Telfon effect. You guessed it. Another Telfon. Telfon effect. Now we got 3 on the board. This can't be Telfon. Let's go for Selfon. Stapling. Let's make TG Hyper Librarian so that when we make that Synchro Dragon, we draw 1. We make Power Tool Dragon. Draw 1. Equip with 2. Equip with 3. That's 6400 attack. He only has 2700. And we lose because of time. Oh, no. I need y'all to listen. I know that was a loss. But think about it. The time limit on EDO Pro is 180. That is unrealistic for my wicked, super amazing combo. And I was winning that game. I literally just had to attack. I think in real life, I probably, I made my Braver Dragon. And I was like, let me get a chip. Let me get a chip. But no. Time limit up. So, what are some of my thoughts on this deck? Very inconsistent. Because in my experience, it loses to 1 hand trap. You get your Telfon hand trap, it's game over. You need that Telfon combo. Other than that, though, if you get the Telfon combo off, that wasn't a crazy game. You can make Baron, Access Code, Apo, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon like you saw, the Brave Dragon, the Power Tool Dragon. You can make so many extra deck monsters. It's insane. So, overall, I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. I'm gonna be real. It just is so much gas, but loses to 1 hand trap. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe, watch other videos, maybe. Let me know in the comments if you got any other decks you'd like to see me try out. And yeah, that's it. Have a great day, everyone.